CRO is absolutely crushing it right now, and it's time to have a game plan on where and when to sell some, and I've got mine and I'll share it with you. In this video, we're going over the crazy pumps happening with CRO, the price targets I have for the near future, and my plan to maximize gains and make way more CRO moving forward. For those of you that are new to the channel, my name's Ben. I've made over 6 figures trading crypto. I'm on a journey to 10K a month of passive income, and I want you to join me on this journey. Let's go. It is currently 5 a.m. as I'm recording this, and I wrote this script. I've been up since 3:30 a.m. and I'm too excited, and I had to update you guys on the prices and on my plans moving forward with CRO. Patience is one of the hardest things when it comes to crypto, but also one of the most rewarding. We've been waiting patiently for the day for CRO to start crushing it, and we've all been stacking our bags while it's been cheap and staking and earning more and more CRO. Now it's finally popping off. CRO crushed through 30 cents. At the time of this recording, that's at 35 cents. It's been single-handedly carrying my portfolio on its back to new all-time highs for me, and I'm so happy and grateful. How are your portfolios looking right now? Comment down below your thoughts and excitement. I want to hear all about it. And let me just say again, it was 4 a.m. when I was working on this video because I was so excited and I can't sleep, and I wanted to update you guys on CRO right away. So why is it pumping like this? The main reason for that is because of the Coinbase listing and the Coinbase Pro listing. As I said in my previous video, I was really looking forward to that happening, and when it was added, we had a surge in volume come in for CRO, and every time more volume will lead to higher prices. If you look at any time Coinbase or Binance adds a new coin to their exchange, the coin does really well and has lots of price increases. It is due to all this added volume. And it's not just that, it's getting more exposure to more people that maybe don't have crypto.com or KuCoin to buy CRO, and now that they can buy it on Coinbase, a lot more people are buying it and holding it. And it's also because the Kronos mainnet is going to happen in the next couple of days, so it will be huge for CRO and really take it to the next level. Now, one of the perks to being a CRO holder as well is most people that are holding it are staking everything or the majority of it and don't plan on selling anytime soon, or at least not selling everything. So with this, the selling pressure is a lot smaller, and since we're in uncharted territory, we can just rally up to 50 cents pretty quickly. We're going to do a little bit of TA on TradingView, and we're looking at the CRO versus USD on Coinbase. So as you can see right here, this was just added 2 days ago, and we had a little bit of resistance here at like the 34-cent range, and we came up to it once, came back down twice, and then this time, the third time, we just broke through it. And we have this candle that goes all the way up to about 42 cents, which is just insane. And so now what I think is this 34-cent region, 33 to 34 cents, can be a strong support for CRO. And so it could bounce off of this and continue to newer highs. And then if we look at the Bitcoin chart, one of the resistance points that I have is around 600 Satoshis, and right now it's at 570, and so we're getting close to that 600, and I think that might be a little bit of resistance. And once we break through 600, we're going to get up to like 800 Satoshis and so on, which would be about that 50-cent region. And we've been bouncing off of the EMAs and just crushing it and completely skyrocketing from here. And if we look on the 2-hour chart, you can really see it just completely take off, especially in this Bitcoin pair. Trading around 300 a few days ago. Now it's all the way up almost 100%, almost to the 600 region. And then on the daily, it's even more explosive, and you can see it just completely crushed through this. And the other day, I drew these trend lines right here, and I said that they were good support and resistance levels. And then as soon as we broke that resistance level, we had a little bounce back, and then that's when we took off. We just went absolutely insane, and most of that was to do with the fact of the Coinbase listing, all the hype around that, and like I said before, all that added volume is going to lead to the price increasing. So what are my price targets, and where do I think we're going to hit some resistance? First off, I thought 30 cents would be a decent resistance, but it only lasted a day before we crushed through that resistance point. My next main resistance level is going to be 50 cents. I think it might get up to that point and struggle a little bit to break it, but after seeing 30 cents just get crushed, I'm much more bullish now about it not taking a lot of time to just crush through 50 cents, and then we're taking off. The next place I believe there will be some resistance is around 80 cents, which if Bitcoin is around 60 to 65K, it would be about 1,200 sats, which is another thing to consider with resistance. Even being at new all-time highs, we're not even close to the new Satoshi highs. The Satoshi high is about 1,600 Satoshis, which would put it at about $1 right now, roughly 96, 97 cents, with Bitcoin being where it's at. My Bitcoin resistance points would be at 600 Satoshis, which we're really close to. Then I want to see it crush through that. And then I would say about 800 Satoshis, and then 1,000 Satoshis, which would be about 60 cents, and then 1,500 Satoshis. And then we'd be looking at new Satoshi highs after that. The last resistance level and strongest will be $1 for CRO in my opinion. And that is because everyone is waiting for $1 and we all want to see it. We want it to be worth multiple dollars. That being said, the reason this will be a tough resistance is because I, just like others, will want to sell some CRO before we reach that dollar price point, before we hit the resistance, just to solidify profits. And since there will be people doing that, it might struggle getting there for a bit. I also want to upgrade to the ICY debit card once we reach $1 and lock up 40K CRO to get that. If you don't have a CRO debit card yet, check out my videos on those and use my referral code down below, and we will both get a $25 bonus paid out in CRO. Alright, now we have the reasons why CRO is pumping and doing so well, and honestly, we deserve this. It's been so undervalued for so long, and it deserves to be worth $1 already. And we also went over the resistance levels in dollars and in Satoshis, so now it's time to create a game plan. We need to create a plan on when to sell and stick to that plan. I plan on selling large amounts of CRO as we're crushing it, with the intention to rebuy at lower prices and especially at prices during the bear market. I'm only selling CRO to get more CRO in the future, and I think that's the right move and a solid move to do. First sell I made was around 30 cents. I sold about 2,000 CRO tokens and would rebuy around 22 to 25 cents on that position. 2,000 CRO is a very small amount compared to my 160,000 holding of CRO. So as the price increases, I will sell a little bit more each time. My next target is going to be around 40 cents, and I will sell another 3,000 to 5,000 CRO, and I will try to rebuy that position at around 32 to 34 cents. My next target is 50 cents, and I'll probably sell a little bit more than before, so I'll be selling between 10 and 15,000 CRO at this point, and I would try to rebuy this between 40 and 41 cents. My next target after that is 60 cents, and I would sell another 10 to 15,000 tokens and try to rebuy between 48 and 50 cents. And my next target would be 80 cents, and I would sell about 20,000 tokens at this point, and I would try to rebuy that position at around 60 cents. Then my next target would be around $1 and probably closer to 95 to 97 cents, and I'd sell about 30,000 tokens at this point, and then I would hold off until 50 cents or lower to rebuy this position and wait for at least a double in the amount of CRO I could get. So I want to sell 30,000, I want to wait until I can get at least 60,000 when I rebuy. Then I'd be left with around 70 to 80,000 CRO tokens. If none of my buy orders got picked up, I would stake 40,000 of them at $1 for my ICY debit card, and then I would look to sell the remaining 30 to 40,000 tokens between $2 to $5. After all that's said and done, I would probably just stake a lot of USDC profits and just patiently wait for the bear market to rebuy CRO with all those profits I made. And it could be between 30 and 50 cents next bear market, who knows. My plan and goal is to at least triple my CRO holding right now by making these moves. This is such an exciting time for CRO and well deserved for it and all of us that have been patiently holding. It's time to have a game plan and take profits. Don't just sit on the sideline and hope that it goes up and never comes back down. You gotta take profits, especially when you're up so much. You can follow my game plan or you can create your own with your own sell targets. And if you found this video helpful, you need to check out my bull run exit plan video. I think it will be really helpful to you as well. And thank you so much for watching, and remember, as always, keep it in the green.